do this!
Let us slice this hand that
Strike
threatens
now.
us.
Superior decoy round!
Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Atomic hit! Shoot down while they're impaired! Furious blast!
Wild smash!
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill!
Overwhelm. First down. Arcing horn.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Superior
Spiral
decoy round!
horn.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill! Atomic hit!
Overwhelm.
Wild smash!
Furious blast!
Wild down!
Arcing
They
horn.
fell for it! Get
Wild
it?
smash!
Now we get it!
Alright, it's on!
I'm going
to go valedictorian on you. Superior decoy round!
Overwhelm. Spiral
Atomic hit!
horn.
Shoot down
Arcing
while they're
horn.
impaired! Iron prison! Furious blast!
Three in a row! Shoot to kill!
Overwhelm.
See how I
Wild
stack up
smash!
hits? Move in for the kill! Superior decoy round!
First down.
Atomic hit!
Spiral horn.
Wild down!
Furious
Guard
blast!
down. Attack at range.
Victory is ours!
Quickly. Shall we?
We can do this! I'm going to go
Wacko for some
valedictorian on
extra
you.
zing!
I'm getting fired up!
Overwhelm. Spiral horn.
Superior
horn.
decoy round! Wild smash!
First down.
Furious blast! Shoot down while they're impaired! Iron prison!
Wild smash!
The guard down. Attack at range.
Atomic
Spiral
hit!
horn.
Shoot down while they're impaired! Superior decoy round!
Iron prison!
Appendage destroyed! Attack at range!
Overwhelm.
Furious blast! Victory is ours! Well then, that was passable. We can do this! On powering up would be the smart approach here. Superior decoy round! Wild smash!
Overwhelm. Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Furious blast!
Right in the kisser! Now cripple them!
Atomic hit!
Target destroyed. They'll topple them with some gunfire.
Look at us!
Over
We're on
one.
a stroll!
First down.
Superior decoy round!
Arcing horn.
Iron prison!
Wild smash!
Spiral. The guards down. Attack at range.
Wild down!
Wild shoot down while victory is ours!
Wonderful! We are still alive!
All right, it's on.
I'm
going to go valedictorian on you.
Overwhelm.
Superior,
I'm
decoy
already
round.
getting fired up.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the
I'll
kill.
pulverize.
Right in the kisser! Now, flip
Iron
them!
Prison. Furious Blast. Wild Smash.
First down.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Overwhelmed. Arcing horn.
Yes!
You're getting close.
Wild smash!
Superior, decoy
Spiral
round. Atomic Kick. Shoot now while they're impaired. Superior Wild Down.
This team never loses.
Our skills were indisputably superior.
All right, it's on.
Swift actions awarded. Strike now. Overwhelmed.
Superior, decoy
Spiral
round.
horn.
Iron prison!
Arcing
See how
horn.
I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
All right, you're in
Furious
for it.
Blast. Shoot down while they're impaired. Wild
Watch me
Smash.
turn them into Swift
Attention
cheese.
destroyed. Attack at range.
Overwhelmed. Arcing the guards down. Attack at range.
Wild
Superior,
smash!
decoy round.
Look at us! We're on a stroll!
Atomic Kick.
Wild down! They fell
Iron
for it!
prison.
Get it?
This team never loses.
That one was guaranteed.
Open fire. Follow me.
Watch me turn them into Swiss cheese.
Open fire. Atomic Kick.
Overwhelmed.
Wild smash!
Spiral the
decoy
guards
round.
down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Furious Blast. Wild Smash.
The guards down. Attack at range.
Wild smash!
Arcing horn.
Atomic Kick.
Spiral horn.
Superior decoy round. Burst grenade.
Wild down!
Wild
The guards
Smash.
down.
Wild
Attack at
down!
range.
This team never loses.
That one was guaranteed.
All right, it's on.
Swift
I'm going to
actions
go
awarded.
valedictorian on
Strike
you.
now. Overwhelmed.
Superior
Spiral
decoy round.
Arcing the guards down. Attack at range. First down.
Atomic Kick.
Wild smash!
Furious Blast. Shoot now while they're impaired. Wild Smash.
The guards down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Superior
Spiral
decoy round.
Wilds! 3 in a row!
Burst grenade.
Shoot to kill!
Atomic Kick.
Overpunch destroyer. On top of them with some gut.
Wild down!
Furious
Wild
Blast.
down.
Victory is ours.
Wonderful! We are still alive!
We can do this.
Let us
Swift
fight
action
this
awarded.
hand that threatens
Strike
us.
now.
I'm getting
First
fired
down.
up.
Your guard's down. Attack at range.
Superior decoy round.
Iron
Arcing
Prison!
horn.
Wild Smash!
Furious blast. See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
Right in the kisser! Now, clip event!
You don't have to ask me twice. Arcing horn.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill. Atomic hit.
Spiral horn.
Superior decoy
3
round.
in a row! Shoot to kill!
Your guard's down. Attack at range.
We can do this!
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Whack 'em for some extra zinc!
I'm getting fired up.
Your guard's down. Attack at range. Arcing
Superior
horn.
decoy round. Wild
Wild
First
Smash!
down.
iron prison. Furious blast. Reinforcements. Not for long.
Rascal!
Overrun.
Iron Prison!
On top of them, gunfight. Vortex.
Rascal!
I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Spiral horn.
Atomic hit. Superior decoy round.
Smash!
Overrun.
Furious blast.
Shrapnel. Arcing horn.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill. First grenade.
Wild Smash!
Spiral
Superior
horn.
dive.
Your guard's down. Attack at
Atomic
range.
hit.
First down.
Superior decoy
Eagle
round.
eye.
First down!
Arcing horn.
Furious blast. See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill. Wild smash.
Victory is ours!
Sprint. Shall we?
Open fire! Follow me!
Watch me
hit.
turn them into Swiss cheese. Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round.
An aura right now might lead to good things! Wild Smash!
Furious blast.
Good? No! Now weaken them!
Your guard's down. Attack at range. Arcing horn. First down.
Atomic hit. Shoot down while they're impaired. Superior wild down. See how I stack up the hits?
Victory is
Move in
ours!
for the kill.
Our skills were indisputably superior.
Open fire! Follow me!
Watch me turn them into
Atomic
Swiss
hit.
cheese.
Superior decoy round.
Spiral, yes. Attack at range.
I like it.
First
I
down.
like it a lot.
We'll put a sock on them!
Wild smash.
Off the guard down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Look at us! We're on a
Atomic
stroll!
hit. Superior decoy round.
Spiral.
Wild
Iron prison.
Finish what I started. Overwhelming.
Furious
Well
blast.
done! They fell for
This
it!
team
Get
never
it?
loses.
Now we
That
can
one
then.
was guaranteed.
All right, it's up.
I'm
Jack go valedictorian on you.
Strike now.
Superior decoy round.
Spiral horn.
We'll get fired up for both of us!
Arcing
Shoot
horn.
now while they're impaired. Furious blast.
Look at us! We're on a stroll!
First down.
Wild smash. Appendix destroyed. Attack at range.
Overwhelming. Arcing horn.
Wild smash!
Superior decoy round.
3 in a row! Shoot
Spiral
kill.
horn.
Iron prison. Furious blast.
Overwhelming.
Wild down!
Arcing horn.
Wild smash.
Victory is ours.
Well then, that was passable.
We can do this.
I'm going to go
Whack up for some
valedictorian on
extra
you.
zing!
Overwhelming.
Superior decoy round.
Iron prison!
Atomic
Spiral.
hit.
The guard
Wild
down.
smash!
Attack at range.
Watch how a real marksman does it.
Arcing
Wild
horn.
smash.
Off the guard down. Attack at range.
First grenade.
Wild smash!
See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill. Wild smash.
Arcing the guards down. Attack at
Atomic
range.
hit.
Overwhelming.
Watch how a real marksman
Wild
does
down!
it.
Yeah.
Strength in numbers.
Quite so. We did all the numbers on them, didn't we? Whack 'em for some extra zing!
Overwhelming.
Wild
Already
smash!
getting fired up. Arcing horn.
Atomic hit. Wild
First down.
See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill. Furious blast.
Off the guards down. Attack at range.
Wild smash!
Spiral horn.
Wild smash. Atomic hit. Shoot now while they're impaired. Superior wild down.
Now we're stuck on a
Superior decoy
Right
round.
to the kisser!
Arcing
Now,
horn.
triple them!
All right, it's on.
Whack 'em for some
Atomic
XP!
hit. Overwhelmed.
Superior decoy
Spiral,
round!
yes. Attack at range.
Iron prison!
I'm on a roll. Open fire. Furious blast. See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
Overwhelmed. First down. Walking home.
Atomic kick. Shoot now while they're impaired. Superior decoy round.
Spiral horn. Overwhelmed.
Wild down. Wild smash. Wild down.
All right, it's on.
Swift
Let us
action
fight
rewarded.
this hand that
Strike
threatens
now.
us.
Overwhelmed. Spiral
I'm getting
horn.
fired up.
Arcing
Superior
horn.
decoy round.
First
Atomic
down.
kick. Iron prison. Furious blast. Shoot now while they're impaired.
Overcon destroyed. The top of the gunfight. Spiral horn.
Wild smash. Wild down. Superior decoy round. Atomic kick.
Overwhelmed. Fate dealt us these cards, so we have to play them.
That's right. For the sake of our future.
Open fire! Follow me!
Watch me turn them into
Furious
Swiss
blast.
cheese.
Wild
Overwhelmed.
I stack up the hits. Move in for the kill.
I'll pulverize. Arcing horn.
Blade.
Right in the kisser! Now, cripple them!
Atomic kick.
First down.
Wild smash.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Overwhelmed. The dart's down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Wild smash!
Furious blast.
Spiral horn.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill. Iron prison.
Overwhelmed.
Atomic kick.
This team never loses.
Well then, that was passable.
We can do this!
But swift action is rewarded. Strike now! Spiral horn! Arcing horn!
Right in the kisser! Now, cripple them!
I like it.
I like it a lot! See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill!
First down!
Wild smash!
Throw! Now weaken them!
You don't have to ask me twice. Arcing
Wild
horn!
smash!
First grenade!
Spiral
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill! Superior decoy round!
Wild down! They fell for it! Get it? Now weaken them!
Wild
Arcing horn!
smash!
Victory is ours!
Well then, that was passable.
Open fire! Follow me!
Of course!
Furious Slash! Superior decoy round!
The guard's down. Attack at range. Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Wild smash!
Atomic hit! Wild smash!
First down. Overwhelm. Fire. Finish what I started. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy
Wild
round!
smash!
Spiral. The guard's down. Attack at range.
Iron prison! Atomic hit! Shoot now while they're repaired!
Overwhelm.
Furious blast!
Victory is ours!
That one was guaranteed.
All right, it's on.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Superior decoy round!
Spiral horn.
See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill!
A pulverize.
Wild
Furious
smash!
blast! Shoot now while they're repaired!
Look at us! We're on a stroll!
Wild smash!
Now topple them with some gunfire. Overwhelm. First down.
Superior decoy round!
Wild
Arcing
smash!
fire. Finish what I
Iron
started.
prison! Atomic hit!
Overwhelm. Target destroyed. Now topple them with some gunfire.
Furious blast!
Victory is ours!
Well then, that was passable.
We can do this!
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Now get in close!
We'll put a sock on them!
Attack at range. Arcing horn. Over. The guard's down. Attack at range. First
Superior
down.
decoy round!
3 in a row!
Watch
Shoot
how a
to
field
kill!
marksman does it! See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill! Wild smash!
What? 3 in a row!
Overwhelm.
Shoot to kill!
Arcing horn.
Watch how a real
Spiral.
marksman does
The
it!
guard's down. Attack at range.
Atomic hit!
Shrapnel.
Superior decoy round!
Right in the kisser! Now cripple them!
Eagle eye.
That's what I need!
They fell for it! Get it?
You don't have to ask
Now
me
weaken them!
Atomic
allow us.
Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round.
Wild slash.
First down.
Furious blast. Wild smash. Appendage destroyed. Attack at range.
Overwhelm. Arcing horn.
Look at us.
Grenade.
We're on a stroll.
COI stack up the hits. Move it for the kill. Superior decoy round.
Iron prison.
I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Overwhelm.
Furious blast.
Wild down.
Arcing the guards down.
Victory is
Attack at
ours.
range.
Well then, that was passable.
We can do this.
I'm going to go
Whack 'em for some
valedictorian
extra
on you.
zing.
Superior decoy round.
Iron prison.
Off the guards down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Watch how a real marksman does it. Wild smash.
Wild smash.
Appendage destroyed. Attack at range. Burst grenade.
Overwhelm.
COI stack up the hits.
I'll pulverize.
Move it for the kill.
First down.
Superior
Bring it
decoy round.
around. Shoot to kill.
Atomic hit.
Wild smash.
Spiral horn.
Furious blast.
Wild down. They fell for
Overwhelm.
it. This can't ever lose. Now we can them.
Shall we?
We can do this.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Whack 'em for some extra zing.
Over
I'm
the
getting
guards down.
fired up.
Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round.
Wild smash.
Furious blast. COI stack up the hits. Move it for the kill. Wild smash.
Off the guards down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Wild
Burst grenade.
smash.
First down.
Atomic hit.
Spiral
Superior
horn.
decoy round. COI stack up the
Overwhelm.
hits. Move it for the kill. Furious blast.
Put yourself on there.
This team never loses.
Well then, that was passable.
Guns and cannons, standing as long.
We can do this.
Let us fight this hand that
COI
threatens
stack
us.
up the
Overwhelm.
hits. Move it for the kill.
I'll pulverize.
Atomic hit.
Arcing horn.
Watch how a real marksman
Wild
does it.
smash.
First down.
Wild smash.
Off the guards down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Burst grenade.
Wild smash.
Superior
Spiral
decoy
horn.
round.
Iron prison.
COI stack up the hits. Move it for the kill. Furious blast.
Off the guards
down.
down. Attack at range.
Open fire! Follow me!
Watch him a real marksman.
Overwhelmed.
Wild smash!
Spiral horn.
Superior
Arcing
decoy round. Atomic hit. Shoot down while they're repaired.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Off the guards down. Attack at range.
Right in the kisser! Now cripple them!
Spiral horn.
Superior decoy round. Atomic hit.
Yes. Attack at range.
I like it. I like it. Go top.
Gunfire. Overwhelmed. Arcing horn.
Boing it is!
This team never loses.
Our skills were indisputably superior.
All right, it's on.
Cripple it! Kazow!
I like it.
Wild
I like it a lot.
Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Atomic hit. Shoot down while they're repaired. Furious blast.
3 in a row! Shoot to
Wild
kill!
smash.
Off the
Wild
guards down.
smash!
Attack at range. Arcing horn.
First grenade. See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill.
I'll pulverize. First down.
Atomic hit.
3 in a row!
Overwhelmed.
Shoot to kill!
Watch him a
Arcing
real
the guards
marksman
down.
does it.
Attack at range.
Victory is ours.
Wonderful! We are still alive!
do this!
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Iron
Overwhelm.
Fist!
Spiral
Sonic
horn.
kick. Shoot now while they're impaired.
Arcing horn.
Furious blast.
Burst down.
See how I stack up the heads? Move in for the kill.
Dark Smash. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Look at us, superior
Decoy round. I'm taking a shot from above.
Spiral horn.
Iron prison. Wild smash. Wild down.
They
Sonic
fell
kick.
for it! Get it? No, we
This
can
team
Never loses.
Well then, that was passable.
All right, it's on.
I'm
Whack
going to
'em
go
for some
valedictorian
ecstasy.
on you.
Superior decoy round.
First down.
Wild smash.
Overwhelm. Yes. Attack at range. Arcing
I like
horn.
it.
Wild
I like
smash.
it a lot. Atomic hit.
Look at us. We're on a stroll.
They'll topple them with some gunfight. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round.
An order right now might lead to good things.
Right. Defend,
Wild
then counter.
smash.
Spiral. Yes. Attack at range.
I like
Wild
it.
down.
I like
they
it a
fell
lot.
for it. Get it? Now weaken them. Wild down.
Quick with the guns and cannons.
Open fire. Follow
Watch
me.
how a real
the guard
marksman
down.
does it.
Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Smash.
Superior decoy round.
First down.
I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Overwhelm.
Package destroyed. Attack at range.
Arcing
Iron
horn.
prison.
Wild smash.
Spiral horn.
Furious blast. Superior
guard
decoy round.
Attack at range.
Iron prison.
Arcing horn.
Victory is ours.
Wonderful. We are still alive.
Open fire. Follow me.
Of course.
Shrapnel.
Allow us.
Furious blast.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Wild
Atomic
smash.
Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round. Wild smash.
First down.
Iron prison. Package destroyed. Attack at range.
Overwhelm smash.
Arcing horn.
Right in the kisser.
Furious
Now
blast.
triple them.
Atomic hit.
Spiral horn.
Gun
Out
it down.
top.
Superior decoy round. First grenade. Shoot now while they're impaired.
Open fire. Follow me.
Watch me
Atomic
turn them
hit.
into Swiss cheese. The guard's down. Attack at
Superior
range.
decoy round.
Arcing horn.
Furious blast.
Wild smash.
First down.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
The guard's down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Look
Atomic
at us.
hit.
We're on a
Spiral
stroll.
horn.
First grenade.
Fire! Finish what I started.
Wild smash.
Furious blast.
The guard's down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Victory is ours.
That one was guaranteed.
do this!
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Strike now! Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Atomic hit! Shoot down while they're in there! Furious blast!
Wild
See how I
smash!
stack up the hits? Move it for the kill! Wild smash!
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Overwhelm. Arcing target destroyed. Now top
Superior decoy round!
Iron Prison! Wild
Atomic
smash!
hit!
shrapnel.
Furious blast! I'm on a roll! Open fire! Wild
Wild
smash!
Eagle Eye! They fell for it! Get it? Now weaken them!
All right, it's on.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Wild
Superior
smash!
decoy round!
Down. Attack at range. Spiral horn.
Atomic hit!
Arcing horn.
Right in the kisser! Now cripple
Furious
them!
blast!
First
Wild
down.
smash! Burst grenade! See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill!
Overwhelm.
A pulverize!
Wild smash!
Superior decoy round!
Iron Prison!
Spiral horn.
Atomic hit!
Here's a good spot.
Furious
Fire!
blast!
Now us!
Overwhelm.
All right, it's on.
Cripple it! Zow! Wild
You'll have to
smash!
ask me.
Superior decoy
Spiral
round!
horn.
Atomic
Arcing
hit!
horn.
Furious blast! Wild smash! See how I stack up the hits? Move it for
First
the kill!
down. Overwhelm.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Arcing horn. Spiral
Furious
horn.
decoy round! Atomic hit! Much better. Now for a buck. Furious blast!
Overwhelm.
Wild
Arcing
smash!
the guards down. Attack at range.
All right, it's on.
Whack 'em for some extra zing! Wild smash!
Overwhelm.
Superior
Spiral
decoy round!
Arcing fire.
Furious blast!
Finish what I
Look
started.
at us! We're on a stroll!
First
3 in a
down.
row! Shoot to kill!
Atomic hit! Shoot down while they're impaired!
Overwhelm.
Wild
Arcing
smash!
horn.
Superior
Spiral
decoy
smash.
round! See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill! Furious blast!
Overwhelm.
Wild
Yes.
down!
Attack at range.
Sky troubles always on
This team never loses.
That one was guaranteed.
We can do this!
By all
Whack
means,
'em for some
impress
extra
me.
zing!
Superior decoy round.
Spiral horn. Harping
Atomic
horn.
kick.
Wild
COI
smash!
stack up the hits. Move in for the kill. Furious blast.
Right in the kisser! Now,
Iron
cripple
prison.
them!
Fire! Finish what I started.
Look at us! We're on a stroll!
Harping horn.
Wild smash.
First down.
COI stack up the hits. Move in for the
Iron
kill.
prison! We'll put a sock on
Atomic
them!
kick.
Spiral
Wild
horn.
down!
This team never loses.
That one was guaranteed.
All right, it's on.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Superior decoy round.
Spiral horn.
I'm on a roll. Open fire. Furious blast. Shoot down while
Arcing
they're in there. Wild smash.
First down.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill! Wild smash!
Overrun. Attack at range. Iron prison.
Spiral
Atomic
horn.
kick. Shoot down while they're impaired. Furious blast.
Harping horn.
No one can touch me. Use an aura. Wild smash.
We can do this!
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Strike now. Overwhelm. Spiral.
I'm getting
guard
fired
down.
up.
Attack at range.
Superior decoy round. COI stack up the hits. Move in for the kill.
First down.
Wild smash!
Wild smash.
Up your guard down. Attack at range. Harping horn. Spiral horn.
Wild down! They fell for it! Get it? Now weaken them!
I like it.
What?
I like it a lot.
Cripple them!
Superior
Watch me
decoy
turn
round.
them into Swiss
Wild
cheese.
smash!
Atomic kick.
Yes. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Iron prison.
First down.
Furious blast. Shoot down while they're impaired. Wild smash.
Overwhelm. Arcing horn.
Wild good, it broke! Now weaken them!
Spiral horn.
Superior decoy round. Atomic kick.
Overwhelm.
Furious blast.
Arcing
No!
horn.
They fell for it! Get it? Now weaken them!
All right, it's on.
Swift actions rewarded. Strike now.
Superior
Overwhelm.
decoy round.
Spiral. The guards down.
Atomic kick.
Wild smash!
First down.
Iron prison. Furious blast. Wild smash.
The guards down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round.
Spiral
Wild
horn.
smash!
Atomic kick.
Overwhelm.
Go. One shoot down while they're impaired. Victory is ours.
Well then, that was passable.
Of course!
Overwhelm.
Allow us!
Atomic hit!
Spiral horn.
Wild
Arcing
smash!
horn.
Superior decoy round!
Burst down.
Burst grenade! Furious blast!
Finish what I started.
Wild smash! Engines destroyed!
Overwhelm.
Attack range!
Arcing horn.
Wild smash! Right in the kisser!
Spiral.
Now, triple them!
Atomic hit!
Good, it broke!
I like
Now
it.
we can
I like it a lot!
Finish what I started.
Wild smash!
Iron prison!
All right, it's on.
Let us bite this hand and thwack 'em for some extra zeal!
Overwhelm.
Superior decoy round!
Already getting fired up.
Wild
Atomic
smash!
Arcing horn.
Furious blast! Shoot down while they're impaired!
Watch me turn them into Swiss
Iron
cheese.
prison! Wild smash!
Up the guard down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Wild smash!
Superior decoy
Spiral
round!
horn.
Wild
Atomic
down!
hit!
Wild
Wild
down!
smash!
This team never loses.
That one was guaranteed.
All right, it's on.
I'm going to go valedictorian on
Strike
you.
now.
Superior
Overwhelm.
decoy round!
Spiral
We'll get
horn.
fired up for
Atomic
both
hit!
of us!
Arcing horn.
Iron prison! Furious blast! Wild smash! Engines destroyed! Attack at range!
Overwhelm. Arcing horn.
Wild smash!
Superior decoy round!
Spiral horn.
See how I stack up the heads? Move in for the kill! Wild smash!
Overwhelm.
Furious
Burst
blast!
down.
Shoot down while they're
Wild
impaired!
Fate dealt us these cards, so we have to play them.
That's right. For the sake of our future.
Open fire! Follow me!
Watch me
Furious
turn them
blast.
into Swiss
Wild
cheese.
smash!
Up the guard down.
Atomic hit!
Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round! Wild smash! Iron prison!
Wild smash!
Up the guard down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
See how I stack up the heads? Move in for the kill!
Spiral horn.
Superior decoy
Wild
round!
down!
Wild smash!
The order right now might lead to
Victory
good
is ours.
things!
Predictable. Shall we? Open fire!
Follow me!
Watch me turn them into Swiss cheese. Spiral horn.
Superior decoy round. Wild smash. Iron prison. Furious blast. Shoot down while they're impaired.
Over the guard down. Attack it fast. Arcing horn.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
I'll pulverize.
Superior decoy round.
Iron prison!
Overwhelm.
Stay.
This team never loses.
That one was guaranteed.
All right, it's on.
By all means, impress me.
Powering up would be the smart approach.
Overwhelm.
Superior decoy round.
Spiral horn.
Furious blast.
Arcing horn. The guards down. Attack at range. First down.
Atomic hit. Shoot down while they're impaired. Wild smash.
Oh, target destroyed. They'll topple them with some gunfire. Arcing horn.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill. Superior decoy round.
Spiral horn.
Wild smash.
Wild down! 3 in a row!
Watch how a real marksman does it.
Overwhelm.
This team never loses.
We think we've struck upon a new product! We can see our customers' face beams already!
Follow me!
Of course.
Down.
Now
Open
us.
fire! Furious blast!
Overwhelm. Right in the kisser.
Superior
Now
decoy round.
cripple them.
Atomic hit!
Wild smash.
Wild smash!
Spiral horn. Arcing
Iron
horn.
prison!
Overwhelm. Target destroyed. Now topple them with some gunfire.
Furious slash! Superior decoy round!
Arcing horn.
See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill!
Overwhelm. Spiral horn.
Down.
This team never loses!
Wonderful. We are still alive.
We can do this!
I'm going to go
Whack 'em for some
valedictorian
extra
on you.
zing.
Superior decoy round!
Wild smash.
Spiral horn.
Atomic
Guard
hit.
down. Attack at range.
Watch how a real marksman does it! Wild smash! Iron prison!
Off the guard down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Wild smash.
Superior decoy round!
First down.
See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill! Atomic hit!
I'll pulverize it. I see a weak point. Blast it from range.
I'm getting
the guard
fired
down.
out.
Attack at range.
This team never loses!
Predictable. Shall we?
All right, it's on!
Whack 'em for some extra zing.
Superior
Overwhelm.
decoy round!
Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Atomic hit! Shoot now while they're impaired! Iron prison! Furious blast!
Wild. Right in the kisser. Now cripple them.
Wild smash!
Overwhelm. Arcing
Grenade!
horn. Fire.
Superior
what I
decoy
started.
round!
Iron prison. Wild
Atomic
smash.
hit!
Wild
Overwhelm.
down.
Open fire! Follow me!
Shooting
Watch me
star.
turn them into Swiss cheese.
Atomic hit!
Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round! See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill!
Wild smash.
Furious blast!
Off the guard down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Wild smash!
Spiral horn.
Atomic hit! Superior decoy round!
Wild smash.
Grenade!
Overwhelm.
No one can touch me!
Arcing
Use
horn.
Aura!
We can do this!
I'm going to
Whack
go
'em for some
valedictorian
extra
on you.
zing.
Superior
Wild
decoy
smash.
round! See how I stack up the hits?
Overwhelm.
Move it for the kill!
Spiral. The guards down. Attack at range.
Atomic hit! Shoot now while they're impaired.
Arcing horn.
Bring in a overwhelm! Shoot to kill!
Superior
Look
decoy
at us!
round.
We're on a stroll!
Furious blast!
Spiral horn.
See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill.
I'll pulverize.
Straight man, we're stuck in a hole.
Overwhelm.
Nobody's looking at the sky.
Wild smash!
They quick with the guns and cannons.
Atomic hit! Go!
Dolls up, then call off that
Victory is out!
Wonderful! We are still alive!
We can do this!
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Whack 'em for some extra zing! Wild smash!
Superior decoy round.
Overwhelm. Spiral
Atomic
horn.
hit!
Attack at range.
I like it.
I like it a lot. Iron prison.
First down.
Look at us! We're on a stroll!
Target destroyed. Now topple them with some gunfire. Overwhelm.
Wild
Arcing
smash!
the dart down. Attack at range.
Superior decoy round. I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Spiral horn.
Wild down.
Fire.
Smash.
Finish what I started.
All right, it's on.
A melee attack should stagger it.
Superior decoy round.
Overwhelm. Spiral
Furious
horn.
blast.
Arcing horn.
Atomic hit. Iron prison.
Fire. Finish what I started.
Wild smash.
Off the dart down. Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Look at us! We're on a stroll!
Superior decoy round.
Spiral
Iron
horn.
prison! Wild
Furious
down! They
blast.
fell for it! Get it? Now we can then!
We can do this!
Let us
Powering up
fight
would be the
this
smart
hand that
approach here.
threatens us!
Superior decoy round.
Overwhelm.
Atomic hit.
Spiral horn.
Right to the kisser! Now, cripple them!
Furious
Arcing
blast.
horn.
Wild
Appendix destroyed.
Overwhelm.
Attack at range.
burst grenade.
First down.
Superior decoy round.
An aura right now might lead
Arcing
to good
horn.
things! Wild smash!
Spiral horn.
Atomic
Wild
hit.
down! They fell for it! Get it? Now we can then!
Furious blast.
Don't have to ask
He
me.
never loses.
That one was guaranteed.
All right, it's on.
By all means, impress me.
Powering up would be the smart approach here.
Superior
Overwhelm.
decoy round.
Yes! Spiral
Get it, put a
dart
sock
down.
on them!
Attack at range.
Wild
Wild
smash.
smash!
Furious
Arcing horn.
blast. Shoot down while they're impaired. Atomic hit.
The guard's down. Attack at range.
First grenade! See how I stack up the hits? Move it for the kill.
Spiral horn.
Wild smash!
Wild smash!
Overfire! Finish what I started.
Victory is ours!
Well then, that was passable.
We can do this!
By all means.
Whack 'em for some extra zing!
Overwhelm.
Wild smash!
Superior decoy round!
Spiral horn. Arcing horn.
Wild
Iron
smash!
prison!
You're
Right
in
in the
flash.
kisser! Now, clip 'em then!
Atomic kick!
First down. Overwhelm.
Wild smash!
Arcing
First
horn.
grenade! See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill. Superior decoy round!
Wild down! Wild
This
down!
team never loses!
That one was guaranteed.
Alright, it's on!
I'm going to go valedictorian on
Strike
you.
now. Overwhelm. Spiral
Superior
horn.
decoy round!
Arcing horn.
I'm on a roll! Open fire! Furious flash! See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill. Wild smash!
Wild
Overfire.
smash!
Finish what I started. Arcing horn.
Now weaken them!
Spiral
I
horn.
like it.
I like it a lot! See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
Overwhelm.
We'll put a
Furious
shot on
flash!
them!
Shoot now while they're impaired.
Wild
Wild
smash!
smash! Alright, it's on!
By all
Whack 'em
means.
for some extra zing!
Overwhelm. I'm already
Superior decoy
fired up.
round!
Wild
See how I
smash!
stack up the hits? Move in for the kill. Atomic kick!
First down.
Shoot now while they're impaired. Furious flash!
Three in a row! Shoot to kill!
Overwhelm. Arcing horn.
No one can touch me. Use an aura. Superior decoy round.
Spiral horn.
Three in a row! Shoot to kill!
Atomic kick!
Shooting star!
Attack at range. Arcing
Wild
horn.
down!
Wild victory is ours!
Wonderful! We are still alive!
Furious
Watch me
blast!
turn them into Swiss cheese. Spiral horn.
Superior decoy round!
Arcing horn.
Atomic hit!
Wild smash!
Shoot down while they're impaired! Iron prison! Wild smash!
Off the dark down. Attack at range. First down.
Appendage destroyed! Attack at range!
Spiral horn.
Atomic hit!
Wild down! They fell for it! Get it? Now we can
Victory is ours!
Well then, that was passable.
All right, it's on.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Strike now. Spiral horn.
I'm getting fired
Arcing
up!
horn.
Wild smash!
Furious blast! See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill!
Overwhelmed. First down. Arcing horn.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill! Wild smash!
Spiral decoy round! See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill! Atomic hit!
Off the dark down. Attack at range.
Watch him a real march in the desert!
Listen, now we're stuck on a whole different planet. Nobody's looking at the sky.
We can do this.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
I'm
Off
getting
the dark
fired
down.
up!
Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round!
Wild smash!
Furious blast! Shoot now while they're impaired!
Overwhelmed. Arcing horn.
Wild smash!
Spiral horn. First down.
Atomic hit! Shoot now while they're impaired! Superior decoy round!
Overfire.
Iron
Down.
prison!
Fast start.
All right, it's on.
Welcome for some extra
Impressive.
scene!
Overwhelmed.
Superior decoy round! See how I stack
Iron
up the
prison!
hits? Move in for the kill!
A pulverize. Arcing horn.
Furious blast!
Wild
First down.
smash! Good, it broke! Now weaken them!
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill!
Arcing horn.
Superior decoy round! Atomic hit!
Down!
Spiral horn.
Wild smash!
Much better! Now for a buck!
We can do this.
I'm going to go
Welcome for some
valedictorian
extra
on you.
scene! Wild smash!
Superior decoy
Off
round!
the dark down. Attack at
Atomic
range.
hit!
Arcing horn. First
Furious
down.
blast! I'm on a roll! Open fire! Wild smash!
Good, it broke! Now weaken them!
Don't have to ask me twice. horn!
Superior decoy round. Burst
Spiral
grenade.
fire! Finish what I started!
Atomic hit. Furious blast.
Three in a row! Shoot to kill! Wild smash!
Ready to admit I've got what it takes, though?
In your dreams, son. You're not there yet.
We can do this!
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Now get in close!
I'll pulverize!
Wild smash!
I'm on a roll. Open fire. Atomic hit.
Arcing horn! The dark
Grenade blitz!
Superior decoy round.
First down!
Furious blast. See how I stack up the hits?
We'll put a sock on them!
Wild smash. Burst grenade.
Finish what I started! Overwhelm! Spiral the darts down!
Superior decoy round. Atomic
Look
hit.
at us! We're up! They fell for it! Get it? Now weaken them!
We can do this!
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
The
Atomic
darts
hit.
down! Attack at range!
Superior decoy round.
Wild smash!
Spiral horn!
Wild smash.
Arcing horn!
Furious blast. Shoot now while they're impaired.
All targets destroyed! Now topple them with some gunfire!
Look at us! We're on a stroll! Wild smash!
Atomic
Arcing
hit.
horn!
Wild smash.
Spiral horn!
Superior decoy round.
Overwhelm!
Wild down! They fell for it! Get it? Now weaken
Furious
them!
blast.
This team never loses!
Wonderful! We are still alive!
Open fire.
Of
course!
Atomic hit.
Arcing horn!
Right to the kisser!
I like it.
Now, clip
I
them
like it a
Burst
lot.
down!
Much better.
Now for a buck. Furious blast. Shoot now while they're impaired. Wild smash.
The darts down! Attack at range!
Atomic hit.
Spiral horn!
Shoot now while they're impaired.
Wild smash!
Superior decoy round.
Iron prison!
I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Overwhelm!
Wild smash.
Arcing horn!
This team never loses!
Rest in peace.
All right, it's on.
By all
Whack 'em for
means,
some extra
impress me.
zing!
Overwhelm!
Superior
Spiral
decoy round.
Arcing horn!
Wild smash!
Atomic hit.
First down!
Much better. Now for a buck. Furious blast.
Good throw! Now weaken them!
Wild smash.
The darts down! Attack at range!
Look at us! We're on a stroll!
Spiral
Superior
horn!
decoy round.
An aura right now might lead to good things!
Atomic hit.
Wild down! They fell for it! Get it? Now weaken
Wild
them!
victory
Victory is ours!
Rest in peace.
do this!
By all
Whack
means.
'em for some extra zing!
Superior decoy round.
Overwhelmed. Spiral horn.
Atomic hit.
Wild smash!
Shoot
Arcing
down while they're
horn.
repaired. Furious blast.
Watch me turn them into Swiss cheese.
Wild smash. Iron prison.
Right! Finish what I started.
Superior decoy round.
Spiral horn.
Atomic hit.
Wild smash!
Furious blast.
They fell for it! Get it? Now weaken them!
Wild smash.
All right, it's on.
A melee attack should stagger it.
Superior decoy round.
Overwhelmed.
Atomic hit. Shoot down while they're repaired. Furious blast.
Spiral horn.
See how I stack up the hits. Move in for the kill. Wild smash.
Over the dark down. Attack at range. First down.
Superior decoy round.
Arcing horn.
Atomic hit.
Spiral. The guards down. Attack at range.
Iron prison. Watch them
Overwhelmed.
still march the desert.
Wild down!
Man, we're stuck.
All right, it's on.
Whack 'em for some extra zing!
Overwhelmed. The
Wild
guards down.
decoy round.
Attack at range. Arcing horn.
Atomic hit. Shoot
First
down while
down.
they're repaired. Furious blast. Wild smash.
Overwhelmed. Fire. Finish what I started.
Wild smash! 3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Superior
Spiral
decoy
round.
round. Iron prison. Atomic hit. Furious blast.
Wild down!
Off the guards down.
Victory is
Attack
ours.
at range.
Well then, that was passable.
All right, it's on.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Overwhelmed.
Wild smash.
Spiral horn. Arcing
Superior
horn.
decoy round.
Wild
hit.
smash! 3 in a row!
Furious
Shoot
blast.
to kill!
Overwhelmed. Target destroyed. Now topple them with some gunfire. First, yes. Attack at range.
Wild smash!
Spiral.
Superior decoy round.
Overwhelmed.
Atomic
We're
hit.
on the topple them with some gunfire.
Then they just hit man.
Wild
Arcing
send it
horn.
for a trip.
never loses.
That one was guaranteed.
All right, it's on.
I'm going to
for
go
some ecstasy.
valedictorian on you.
Superior decoy round.
Spiral, the guard's down.
Atomic target range.